Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guess who's back? Back again.
Back again.
Sona is back. We're doing another collab. You guys loved our last one so much that we decided to partner up again. This time we listened to you guys because you guys all said you wanted to see us do each other's makeup. So today I created this look on Sona. It is a Selena Gomez inspired makeup look. And on her channel, she's gonna be doing my makeup.
Yeah, we're gonna do a very natural, glamorous makeup look on this beautiful lady. So head on over after watching this to check out that video. And in case you're wondering, this is not my bedroom.
Not my bedroom, or at least I wish it was. Don't you wish this was your bedroom?
So wish.
We are at YouTube Space LA in the Dior pop-up studio. You guys, this is so cool. It is so beautiful in here. If I could just pick this up and move it into my bedroom, I would.
I would just come film there all the time.
So we just want to give a huge thank you to Dior for hosting us because it's amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's jump right into this tutorial. I'm going to start by priming her skin using the MERCIER foundation primer. This is the hydrating one. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it all over her face using my fingertips.
You're so proper.
I know. My master classes, I'm just kidding. No master classes.
It's $50 to sign up.
Just slathering her face in primer. I'm going to give her skin a bit of a glow before going in with foundation. So I'm going to be using this NATASHA DENONA Face Glow Cream Shimmer. I'm just going to take my fingertips and apply it to the high points of the face. And then after that, I just like to take a sponge and blend it into the skin.
What's cool is that I don't have a mirror in front of me, so this is going to be a nice little surprise.
For foundation, I'm going to be using the Dior Star Foundation because I want her skin to be really luminous and glowy, especially because you said you're feeling dry, so I want to bring back that hydration through makeup, essentially. So
I like it.
I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I always like to use my fingers first to warm it up, and then I use a sponge to blend it out.
This is such a great everyday foundation. I feel like it's so lightweight.
So nice. And there you go. Flawless.
Flawless.
I'm actually just gonna add a pinch of a pink concealer. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid. I'm just gonna do one pinch there, one pinch here. She doesn't have dark circles, like, honestly. Could you be any more flawless?
Stop. I feel like I have hollows, but not really dark circles.
Yeah. So then I'm just gonna pat this in. It's gonna really help brighten up the eyes. Because again, like she said, she doesn't have dark circles, she has hollows. So we're just trying to bring back some light to those areas. So then for a concealer, I'm going to go in with a concealer that's a little bit lighter just because the foundation was a tad dark. So I'm going to balance that out using the light shade of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Creepy smile. And again, with all skin products, because I'm a weirdo, I like to dispense them on my hand, warm it up, and then I apply it to the skin. Just gotta get in that inner corner. It's like always like the most awkward thing for me on other people is getting the inner corner. Because on yourself, like you don't mind like stabbing yourself or like jabbing yourself in the eyeball, but on others, you're like, sorry, I'm gonna get in there real quick.
You know? You're actually very gentle, so.
Really?
I will tell you that. I don't know if I'm gentle. I guess we'll find out.
So now that I've applied all my cream product to the face, I'm going to go ahead and set using the MERCIER translucent powder. And I like to press it in with a sponge to really get it in there.
I feel like it really helps the concealer stay on longer too when you do it with the sponge, especially if the sponge is a little damp, right?
Yeah, totally. After I've pretty much pressed the powder into areas that crease, I take whatever's left over and I press that into the rest of the face.
You use the bronzer first and then the highlighter? Interesting.
Yeah, what do? You do highlighter first?
Yeah.
I kind of like sweep the highlighter at the end. I kind of go crazy with it. So before I move on to the eyes, the last thing I like to do on clients or even myself is a little bit of bronzer and contouring, because if not, the client, so Sona, will look at herself and be like, I look so pale, I have no shape to my face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Chocolate SOEIL bronzer and do a little bronzer and contouring action before going on to the eyes. Doing the Selena Gomez chin chisel.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Going in with a little extra bronzer right here. And again, I'll go in with some more at the very end. So before I do her eye makeup, I'm going to fill in her brows just to frame her face and get a better idea for her eye shape. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite Dior products. You guys have been seeing me use it a lot in my videos recently. It's the Dior Brow Styler in Universal Brown. I don't know what it is about it. It just makes your brows look really natural. Like, it's not overdone.
I think it's because it's so thin. Like, you can draw in really, really tiny hair-like strokes.
Thin, and I think it's also the fact that it's like, I don't know how to explain the texture. It doesn't go on too heavy and creamy. You know, the ones that go on like eyeliner and then they look too heavy? This one's a lot lighter. So now I'm just going to use a little bit of eyeshadow primer on her lids before going in with shadow. So to set that primer, I'm just going to be using a bone colored shadow. This is Mirage by Makeup Geek. And I'm doing this mainly because the look Selena Gomez had on, the lid, it looks like it was light. Normally I don't like to set the entire lid because I feel like it takes away from the pigmentation of other shadows. But when the lid is light, I will do it. So for a transition shade, Selena's eye look was very peachy in tone, so I'm going to be using Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek. And I'm also going to be applying the same shadow to the lower lash line. I'm going to start darkening up the eyeshadow with a similar tone shadow, still has a peachy undertone, just to add a little more dimension to the look. So I'm going in with Frappe by Makeup Geek. And this one I'm focusing more on the outer V and then blending it up into the crease, but mainly focusing on the outer portion of the eye. So now I'm just going to take that original brush I used to apply the transition shade, and I'm just going to blend. So I'm going to be using this black eye pencil by Milani. It's called Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is just run it along the top and lower lash line and then smudge it out. So we're going to have her apply her own mascara because it's just easier that way. Okay. So this is... Oh. You can't have it, okay? I know you want it, but this is the Dior Show Mascara, waterproof in black. So I'm going to have her apply that on her own. Look at those lashes.
Girl, oh my gosh, I almost dropped that.
That's when you charge your client an extra $100 when they break your makeup. The first thing I'm going to do is make her skin glow, and I think we can both agree this is our favorite Dior product right now. You guys know, again, I can't stop wearing this one. It's the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer. I'm using shade 003 on her. It's got a really nice gold tint to it, and I'm going to go in with kind of a bigger brush because I want to create like a soft glow. I don't want there to be streaks of highlight on her face, so start by applying it right here. And I personally like a really strong Cupid's bow highlight.
Me too.
It just, I think it looks so pretty. I know some people don't like it, but I'm a fan. And then for blush, I'm going to be using the Dior blush in shade 849 Mimi Bronze. Is this one right?
You're fired.
Rude. For blush, I'm going to be using the Dior blush in shade 849 Mimi Bronze. It looks like this. It's got a subtle peachy undertone, so it'll match the look. I'm going to be using the same brush that I used to apply the highlighter, so it creates a nice glow on the cheeks as well. So we're almost done with the look. I felt like the eyes needed a little more color on the outer edges, so I went in with Cabin Fever from Makeup Geek and just added it to the outer edge and just blended it into the rest of the colors. Still similar in tone, keeping that red peachy tone to the eyes, but I just felt like it needed a little more. Now I'm going to have Sona tightline her own eyes because that's another really scary thing to do on other people.
And I also make a very funny face when I do it, so it'll be very entertaining for you guys.
It makes a huge difference if you tightline because it just fills in that gap between your waterline and the false lashes, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that looks bomb.
Oh my god, you're almost done.
I'm almost
She's very
done.
fast, I must say.
So I'm gonna have you hold your hair back, Sona,
yeah.
so that I can give you a little mist of a setting spray. And I'm gonna be using more of a hydrating setting mist. This is Chill by Urban Decay. Plus, she is going to an event and she needs this to last a really long time. We're gonna give her a good spritz of this stuff.
Okay. I'm like, I showered today, I promise.
Are you sure? Just a little bit of brow gel. So now to finish this look off, we're gonna do a really soft nude lip with more of a peachy undertone. I'm gonna start by outlining her lips using the Dior lip liner pencil in shade 532 Jungle Brown. And if you're wondering why Sona's lips look so juicy and plump, this guy right here.
Yeah.
And then for the lip color, I'm going to be using the Dior Brilliant Lip Gloss in the shade 310. All right. And that completes the look. This is the Selena Gomez. I just hit myself on the chair. This is the Selena Gomez inspired look. What do you think?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to go really well with my dress. So I'm excited to go out and show it off today.
Yeah, I really like it. Proud of myself. Don't forget, you guys, we are doing another video on Sona's channel. She's gonna be doing my makeup. So after this video, make sure to head over to her channel to check Sona doing my makeup.
To judge me, basically. Do her makeup. So let me know how I do.
A battle of the YouTubers.
Yeah, no, maybe we shouldn't say
no,
tell us
don't
who
do the best. Girl!
Do not tell us who did better,
No,
okay?
clearly.
We don't want to know.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and this collab in this amazing space, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, share it with everyone you know, send out a mass email.
Spam
We won't be mad at you guys.
everyone.
Yeah, share it with your mom, brother, sister, your loved ones. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.